Scanning for audio.
Finding themselves in a seemingly deserted spaceship on an alien world, the Doctor and Leela stumble onto some familiar foes. The Vok robots from the planet Kaldor and something else, something outside, trying to get in. Reviving the robot's Kaldorian commander from hibernation, the travellers discover that they have found themselves in the middle of a civil war. The ship was hunting the Sons of Kaldor, an armed resistance group working with alien mercenaries to initiate regime change on their home world. But now the Sons of Kaldor may have found them. The Doctor and Leela will have to pick a side or die.
There are intruders in the medical unit.
So welcome to the first of Series 7's boxed set. Release 7.1, The Sons of Kaldor, is by Andrew Smith. And everyone knows how much I look forward to a decent Andrew Smith story. So it'll come as no surprise that I've listened to this and enjoyed the hell out of it. Well, it was a no-brainer, wasn't it? I mean, let's look at it on paper. It's a Doctor, 4th Doctor and Leela story. It's got the Robots of Death, that's the robots from the Robots of Death, in it. It doesn't take place at any point with any of the Kaldor audios, because that would just confuse matters. There's been Robophobia, there's been other Doctor Who spin-offs, but the robots themselves are a creature unlike any other Doctor Who creature. You see, they're not evil. They're not monsters. But they can be used for evil. They are tools. They are so much more than, say, a washing machine or a Hoover. They have catchphrases. Do not throw arms at me. And a wonderfully monotonous way of speaking. Some people have robophobia and are frightened of robots. But here we have a whole new world. Something in our toy box to play with that we've not quite done before. You see, they've got positronic brains. Brains very much like the robots in Asimov. Nobody's quite sure what a positronic brain is, but it's one of those things that gets mentioned in sci-fi time and time again, so much so that you start going, oh, it must be a real thing. It's not. It's just something that sounds good. I think it's the sort of brain that Data's got in Star Trek. Now, in real life, things go wrong. Things break. That's the world we're going to be looking at when we've got automatic cars. But they'll be the closest we have to the robots. They will try and obey our every command without killing anyone. The laws of robotics, you know, that must defend yourself unless you're going to harm a human, you can't harm a human, you must do what humans say, all that business. Well, that's all fine, all well and good, but they're backwards. You see, it's going to be so much easier to build a robot that could kill people. Yes, they'll call them drones or something, but basically, a robot killing machine is so much more likely and so much easier to build than a robot lifesaver. Hello, machine off Robot Wars, why don't you just go over there and hurt people? Okay, unquestioning. Alright, I want you to be aware of what a person is, I want you not to hurt them, I want you to look after them, I want you to keep an eye out for everyone. What do you mean that's a lot more complicated than just flailing an axe around? And so on. The laws of robotics are the sort of thing that's kept sci-fi inbred. But it's not true. They're just not realistic. But of course in sci-fi that's fine. So, in this story we have the one thing that would make those work. Limiters. And the whole of the positronic brain is designed to keep the limiters in check. But I don't want to go into any more depth than that. because that would be a spoiler. And I'm not in the business of spoilers. What I am in the business of saying is that this is a cracking story. I like the robots, and we know for a fact that this world needs to be revisited. I'd love the same sort of setup, but with the 5th Doctor, Tegan, Nyssa, Adric, all coming back years later to find out what happened to the characters therein. So, the beginning of a great box set, or the first release, the January 2018 single release. It's your choice, but I know either way you'll want to buy it. Next up will be the Chromosh experiment, either next on this recording, or more likely, next month. Either way, for now, be seeing you.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, The 4th Doctor Adventures. The Sons of Kaldor.
Doctor?
Well.
Oh, it is one of the mechanical men.
Yes, certainly a Kaldor robot.
There are intruders in the medical unit.
How many?
2 life readings.
What is that? Who is there? Ah! Let go! Let go of me!
You must not strike the hatch.
Why not? There is someone on the other
You
side.
must be silent.
You're intruders.
Please, there's no need to be afraid.
Keep back.
Don't you realize something has gone very wrong here?
If they come through that door, I will not run. I will face them. If they want a fight, they will have one.
I do not want to die.
Big Finish. We love stories.
2018 brings with it 3 brilliant conventions, all held at the Derby Quad. ShadowCon 2. The UFO convention will be on June the 30th, 2018. Hooverville, the best little Doctor Who convention in the world, is on Saturday the 1st of September, while Big Finish Day is on the 3rd of November 2018. All tickets are available from the Derby Quad website. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.